And we're live.
Oh, cool.
Great start.
Allow me to leave the chat.
Hello, everybody. I just dealt psychic damage to Patrick. We are Skyhammer Press. Welcome to Hellbreakers and Expanse RPG live stream. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him. I shall be the game master for this evening. How's everybody doing? Tyler,
Good.
how are you?
Tick.
Tyler is not feeling well tonight. And we shall miss him.
He better be watching.
He better be watching. Katie, is he watching?
Katie always a gym.
I don't know if he's watching, but he did tell me that if we have to roll for his character to double check his talents, because he's got rerolls all over the place.
Good
If
to know.
he's not here, he doesn't get any of those.
Ha.
I'm the pilot.
They're for us. They're for us. Well, you can roll for him. I'm just saying.
No, I'm the
If you roll
pilot.
badly,
I took
you
piloting
re-roll.
stuff. Pilot boy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I literally took the focus in piloting. That's all.
So, like, for this session, James is sick.
James is
We've
in the
killed
auto
him.
dock. All right. I'll go down the things. I'll go down a couple of the things. We are Roll20 ambassadors. We love the virtual tabletop. Hopefully we don't go to it tonight because I did not fix the overlay for 4 players. So if you get into some stuff, we might do Theater of the Mind, or I'll switch over and be like, don't pay no attention to the man behind the OBS curtain. However, there might be some cool new stuff going on with how I might be doing OBS with Roll20 going forward, because the beta for the Discord integration launched last week. Yeah, so I tried that out. Right now, you can you can only access it on their Discord server, as far as I can understand. Like, you can't do it on your own. Let me take a look. I don't think you can. No. All the horrible things going on.
Shuts down the stream.
Did you already break things?
I did break things.
I'll just check on.
Everything is broken. Yeah, so it looks as if it's only on their internal server right now, which is fine. That's just how it is. So we can't super test it right now. Oh well.
Super test.
But it seemed to work like great. Like, you're in a video call and you just pop up Roll20 and you log in with your regular login and you have Roll20 there. It puts all the cameras at the bottom, and then you get your big Roll20 screen. And if we were doing that, I would just need to set up a thing and it would pull the cameras to where I want them to go. Might be easy. Yeah, might be real easy.
Would it be wheel easy?
Wheel wheezy?
No,
Wheezy.
No.
that's too far.
It's gone too far. First thing to chat about, if you have been checking out our socials, you might have been seeing that Jen and I are talking a whole bunch about this cool website called GameTheory.ca. So this is a board games and puzzle store, online shop that has been started by a couple of our good friends, and we really would love it if you bought your puzzles and board games from them. And if you go to GameTheory.ca and you go to the blog, or if you go to check out some of their board games, you might see board game reviews written by me and Jen. Yeah. We're playing board games with our kids and then telling people what we think of them and what the kids think about them. So if you are a person who has children and wants to play board games with them, or maybe you have nieces and nephews or whatever, these might be of value to you. GameTheory.ca. Go check it out.
Or else.
Or else.
I have nothing to back up that threat, but it's there.
Or else we'll be sad.
That's like a downside threat.
But it's a threat nonetheless. Our viewers love us.
It's a real Jen threat.
Next up, Bookworm. So if you go to bookwormgames.com, you can pick up dice and tea and 3D printed little familiars and gaming tables. And if you use our code Skyhammer Press, you get 15% off. So that's super cool. That is a new partnership, and we're excited to get more stuff going with them.
That's a lot off a game table.
That's a lot off a game table.
And, it's more than 0% off, which is what you'd get anyway.
That's true. Let's see. As we have mentioned the last couple of streams, Green Ronin Publishing has launched their magazine engine, covering all adventure game engine stuff. So you should go check that out. It's $5.99 US on DriveThruRPG. There's going to be a print-on-demand version, and they're accepting submissions if you want to write for age game stuff. Basically, this is like, Dragon Magazine from 20, 30 years ago, but reborn in Adventure Game Engine. Let's see. Last week, obviously, we did not have Hellbreakers, and we have Hellbreakers tonight. What we did instead was played a quick one-shot of the Star Trek Adventures 2nd Edition Quick Start, The Celestial Algorithm. So that had Jen, Patrick, and our friend Lexi, and that quick one-shot is up on YouTube now. So if you want to check out Star Trek Adventures, particularly 2nd Edition, and see what we think about the changes to the rules, you can find that on youtube.com/@SkyhammerPress. I have one more thing to talk about, which I can finally talk about. I think I can, Jen, I can talk about Achtung Cthulhu, right? We got the date locked in. I don't know if Modiphius has said anything yet, but we should say it.
You've already said it.
I've said it.
You've already started.
I've started, so I shall continue.
I'm muted.
I thought so.
Me, Jen, and Nicole from our Falcons of Fortune and Falcones Fortunae games have been invited to play a short, a little stream with Modiphius, and we're going to be playing Achtung Cthulhu. I think we're playing the starter set, but the details there are not 100%. We are definitely advertising the starter set. And so we will be playing along with a couple other players, and the GM for the game will be John Houlihan, the line developer for Achtung Cthulhu. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and we are going to be playing on Sundays, May 19th and 26th. So keep your eye out for more details about that. It's only 2 weeks away. Gonna be fun.
That's dope.
All right. That's about it for announcements. Shall we go to this video?
Yes.
Yas.
No.
Oh. That's what we do when the intro video goes. We shove our mouths with snacks.
What? No, we don't.
We're professionals.
So professional. Uber professional. Okay. Malaloki. Woot, more Expanse. Hey, Malaloki, how's it going? All
We were
right.
talking about you.
In good ways.
Yeah, it sounded way weirder when I said that.
Yeah.
All right.
What else is new?
After a tense encounter with 4 Martian vessels, the Hound of Hades has finally arrived back in the Goldilocks ring of the Cerberus System. The events on the Builder Station between the suns are 2 weeks past, and the transmissions from Augea and Pangea have shown settlements rebuilding after the fall of the butterflies. So,
Whatever that could mean.
whatever. Who knows how that happened? So, what do you do? I believe we had discussed that you wanted to head to Augea first, so...
I don't remember why.
I know. I was like, but why?
I think it's
I'm
probably
assuming fish farm related.
just because you didn't want to go to Pangea.
Yeah, well, that checks out.
Well, and I think we wanted to. So we need to. Okay, let's go through a list of things we need to do. We need to check on the fish farm. Weren't there like new settlers that we should just see how they're doing? And then aren't we supposed to be doing something for the mean Martians now? Oh, Mac's gonna make us remember. This is awful.
No.
This is terrible. Katie's checking.
Oh, Katie's got notes.
Let me flip.
Katie's got notes.
Yeah, but-
Thank you, Katie.
My notes are like mixed up with other things we do on other days, and
Watch out, some of those are covered by NDA.
1 page expanse notes. 2nd page redacted.
Yeah, and so
Remember when we hunted bounties?
I don't remember that. We did that?
It's been a very long time. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, see, the problem was we were hunting bounties, and then one of the bounties was a wizard, and that really just threw a wrench in all of our just mental games. You know?
it made things a little bit odd.
Yeah. I almost died
Are
a
you
couple
saying-
times.
We should just get back to our roots.
Just hunt some, drag up some bees.
Hunt some boats.
There's been
H some bees.
there's been a lot of chatter in the YouTube comments about going after mermaids.
That's the
Is
worst.
that an option?
That's one of the things.
YouTube has spoken.
My notes are not gonna help us here, guys. Sorry. I got
Just says Martian hottie with lots of hearts. I don't remember what he was looking for though.
He wanted to know what you had done on
Right.
the station. He wanted to know what was going on there, how you caused it, what was happening. He is altogether concerned that the OMAC group is going to misuse the stuff that's going on here, and he would like information from you should you encounter anything that would be, if you passed on any information about situations where he should get involved in before they go sideways.
So he wants to replace the current capitalist structure with his own capitalist structure.
He doesn't have the interest, infrastructure, or like power to do that, but he's got 4 warships. Yes, Jen.
And chutzpah.
And chutzpah.
Why do I feel like there was something though with James's cousin?
Oh, he's doing his thing.
Okay, I thought we had to do
Nobody's-
something with him.
Nobody's checked on him in a while.
Oh no.
Oh,
Check on it. That's a heavy indication we should check on him. He should not have been left alone for this long. We go over, he's like full Mad Max society.
Yeah.
It's been a week, man. Oh god, I don't want to hunt mermaids on the Nightmare Realm.
I mean,
worst
I
idea.
do. Do we have to hunt them? Are they
s-
sentient? Can we befriend them?
So the bounty was to capture one for a space zoo.
Oh, I don't like that. That feels icky.
that does feel icky.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it either. It's the moral reasoning.
I mean, I think we should go swimming with the mermaids, though. Like, if they're into it, could we start like an amusement park?
Ooh.
An amusement
Second
park
side
on the
business?
lightning tornado planet.
That's
How
one
have
of
you
the
meet-
things on that planet. I forgot that part.
You forgot about the lightning tornadoes?
I've just basically checked out of Pangea.
I mean, remember, it was 2 years ago that we did the one-shot there, but that's what happened to their base Pangea 1 as you
Right.
were bringing the people who had been captured by the toxic hunter mermaids. Yeah, they got captured and brought to an underwater lair. You had to go in and free them. And then as you were coming back, there was a giant tornado shooting lightning that destroyed a lot of the base.
Yeah,
They're
so
actually
let's go
selling this
there.
location, hey?
Yeah.
What are our other
they
bounties?
also have a lot of diamonds. Yeah, do you
Yeah,
want
we
to check
got more.
those? So you land in Zealous Colony and hook into their network and check open bounties and everything.
And we're also going to go check on Trevor Atwood because you made it sound sketch.
I mean, everything about Trevor Atwood is base level sketch.
Everything about the Atwoods, in general.
That, fair point. Yeah, let's push it back up a notch. The whole family tree. I look directly at James.
But I don't think that Trevor's like super smart and like,
No, Trevor gave me dumb vibes.
Also, he's
Why?
probably just busy with Stacy's mom, right?
It's true. So, as you pull into Zealous Colony, you can see that there is, it's been about 2 weeks since all of the situation has gone down, but there is still a large column of silvery metal just outside of the town. You can see that there are, at this point, let's determine the time of day.
That sounds like someone else's problem.
It is.
So
And we go, what's so crazy?
It's just after lunch, and so you can see people are heading back towards this, and there are there's a couple of forklift style construction, like small construction style machines, and they are taking it apart sort of piece by piece. It looks like it'll be an endeavor of another couple of weeks because they're not rushing into it, but they're cutting it down.
Smart.
As you hook into their network, you can see that there has been a complete stoppage of all bounties. There is one overriding directive to all OMAC contractors, and that is bring the builder technology to the UNN Lenape.
Oh, snipey.
Does our new Martian friend know this? Does he get this info?
Oh, I'm sure that he's probably gotten it at some point, but it would be the sort of thing that you could pass on to him. No, that is a good point. So OMAC would have sent this out securely to your ships, to the contractors, to the bounty hunters. But it's the sort of thing people would talk about. You wouldn't be surprised if everybody in Zealous Colony was talking about the quick bucks they could make selling this stuff to OMAC.
Are Miles and I considered builder tech?
I sell them immediately.
I don't want to even consider bringing that option to them. Oh, by the way, we might be filled with builder tech.
Hey,
oh, cool.
James.
Would you like to never leave?
Yeah, Rix.
No, Rix would never.
James might.
Never, ever sell Jerry.
You got it in one.
I mean, I would love to pretend like I'm offended by it, and it's just so par for the course that it's, yeah, okay.
It's actually a good thing you jumped through the portal, because if you hadn't become like me, then you'd probably sell me. So.
Oh, I would, in a flippin' heartbeat.
Oh.
That's not true. I've watched Jerry save our lives too many times. Too crucial of a member. It's like, oh, money, dying a bunch.
Malaloki says it seems like it'd probably be totally fine to tell OMAC Group what's going on.
Totally. I
would like to
quite
disagree.
understand what we're supposed to do with this information, because we can't stop other bounty hunters from doing OMAC Group stuff. We can tell the Martians, but we need to work. So
We need to make
Fish Farm's not
some
making
Skrilla.
that much yet. Oh, are you upset with yourself?
Yep, instantly I was. Okay, so there's now all I'm thinking about is making money. Do we know of, other than the butterfly pillars, other sources of builder tech that we might, or are they just looking for butterflies?
They are looking for the butterflies. Like, bring in
right.
bulk butterflies right now.
Get a truck.
That's kind of lame. I don't want to go like butterfly bringing. I want to go like
Butterfly
mermaid talking to or something.
Yeah.
I heard there were some kids in this town who play baseball who have a secret base that's actually the entrance to a builder place.
Well, we'll roust those children out of there with force. And
But
then
like, I
die
bet
in the depths.
that James could help us because his cousin is dating Stacy's mom.
Stop bringing that up.
It's so catchy and convenient.
So the other thing we could do over here is we could go talk to the sheriff, our good buddy.
That's true.
Get the
Narcissa, I think it is.
Can we bring her lunch? Can we go like get something to eat and bring it to her and like be all friendly, chatty?
Yeah, for
She
sure.
does a solids lots. We should bring her a snack.
Mm-hmm.
She strikes me as one of those that works through lunch.
yes.
She's a little overworked. Yeah. All right. So you could pick up takeout from like one of the bars or casinos, or you could go to the General Outfitters and pick up some more staple, affordable lunch foods.
Ham in a cube.
Yeah, it's like
He's
sandwiches.
fancy.
I feel like Jerry's got to drop off some moonlit shine at one of the casinos, so we
at
like
the
drop off and
Paradise.
pick up.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, so you can drop off a shipment at the Paradise Casino. Katie, go ahead and make a business roll for me.
Oh, God.
Why would you think that's a skill I have?
You're very smart,
You
though.
have several businesses.
I'm attractive, so that should count for something.
Have you ever considered how pretty I am, though?
So this is an intelligence test. The
Hey, you're
business
smart.
focus would apply
Oh.
if you need it. Yeah.
I'm smart. Hold on.
That's why you have so many businesses.
Leaps and bounds smarter than the rest of us.
Yep.
I would just like to point out that because I'm now attractive, if an NPC can be attracted to me, their initial attitude is one step more favorable towards me.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I shoot people a little better.
13.
13. Okay. And so it's not. Oh, what is the? Yeah. So you got a 4 on the stunt die. That's pretty good. So the Moonlit Shine has been selling well. It's not completely sold out, so you're filling up their inventory at the correct time. And the proprietor, she says that, it's good. It's great to have on the menu. Just keep it coming.
Woohoo!
People are actually drinking it. That's very exciting.
It's surprising.
Is it like a good thing though? I don't think it's FDA rated.
I don't think there's an FDA.
There's no F.
We're good.
There's no. Yeah. I mean, if there's anybody who would be regulating agricultural foodstuffs here, might be Trevor Atwood.
Oh, God.
Oh, he definitely wouldn't be checking out the Moonlit Shine then. I don't think he cares that much.
Or you just take a sip and go, seems good to me. Stamp.
Could we get a slight discount on our lunch because she's a business associate of mine and I'm attractive?
And I'm attractive.
I got a new talent. I want to use it.
I'm going to get you a card
it.
that just says attractive and you just can hold it up. You ever think about this, though?
Go ahead and make a bargaining roll. That's communication. And your attractive does not apply in this case.
Damn it.
It will one day.
One day.
I got a 14, and I have 0 in communication. That's not bad.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, and she'll say, "Oh yeah, of course. Take a couple of extra things out of the buffet and a couple of drinks from behind the bar."
Yeah.
And she small talks a little bit, like, "It's nice you're back in town. You see the whole butterfly thing? Nobody's been talking about anything else for the last 2 weeks."
We don't have like details, do we? We just know the gist because we were not
Yeah.
here.
You just, you've seen it on a couple of feeds coming out.
And you saw it happening when you did it.
I mean, I didn't know that it was happening. I thought I was watching a movie.
Cool, that'll play well.
We don't talk about that, okay, Miles? Or I'm going to turn you into OMAC group and get a bunch of money.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're more juiced up than I am, so I'll turn you in more.
All right, so you're heading out of the Paradise Casino, a couple of like canvas bags loaded with food, head down to the sheriff's station.
Yeah.
All right.
Go see our Betty.
Yeah, so inside you can see a couple of like deputies off duty, sort of relaxing. They're the other crew members of the Blue Bayou, Sheriff Medell's, still her ship, but formerly she was the captain there. The sheriff's and we got this generic sci-fi music going on, but we're on Augea, so you get to hear cows again.
Just randomly gets super rustic all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's right. You stepped into the sheriff in a Wild West town.
This cow just runs through the sheriff's office.
Mm.
It's the 2 o'clock Betty.
2 o'clock Betty. There we go. Oh,
Got deathly silent.
not going. All right. It is thinking about that. But the there we are.
There's the cow.
There's the cow.
Here's come Betty.
2 o'clock Betty.
It's a bug cow.
Oh,
that is what they have, yeah.
gross.
Um,
Everything is gross in this side of the gate.
The sheriff's building is noticeably more organized and clean than when Sheriff Hands ran it.
Yeah, because Sheriff Hands suck.
Hey, look, he was all right. He was easy to manipulate.
There are fewer like empty drink bottles around. The papers seem to be like organized into a file folder on the desk. And the two sort of deputies up front, they're sitting on like chairs or couches, looking at their terminals and just like flicking through whatever bits of entertainment they see. They look up and see you. Friendly nod. One of them squawks like a chicken.
He's holding a chicken.
Says, say hi to Chanticleer.
Oh, God.
Chanticleer also a bug.
I pet the chicken.
Chicken just kind of...
Chicken is cursed.
Yeah, you can pet the chicken. He's got a little pet chicken now.
At least it's a chicken and not one of the fur ball thingies. Oh, like, God, put it down.
And you can see Sheriff Medell is at the desk, sort of pushed back into the area, and she looks up. She says, the crew of the Hound of Hades, minus the pilot. Are we calling him the captain now?
No.
Because your latest feeds, he keeps getting introduced in the opening of the show as Captain James Atwood. Did you notice that?
I don't watch.
Ooh, does it introduce me as the first?
Yeah, it says First Mate Ricks.
What does it call me?
Cabin Boy Miles.
No.
Well, as long as I'm not cabin boy.
No, it says Chief Engineer.
Perfect.
There are 4 of us on the ship, and he gave me cabin boy.
I'm kidding. You're too easy.
That's what she said. We brought you lunch.
Hey, you're my favorite people. Come on in. And she can pull up a couple of chairs, and the 2 deputies will nod, okay, we'll get back out to this. And the one with the chicken drops it on the ground. It's a rooster now because I said his name was Chanticleer. Yeah, Jen.
I throw them each like a spring roll.
The chicken
For the
jumps
road.
up and snags it. Struts out.
Chanticleer! That's full of your meat!
Chickens are pretty opportunistic.
And Sheriff Narcissa goes, "Ooh, you sprung for real meat? Now I know you need a favor."
I don't know if we did. It's just whatever the casino's making. Are they using real meat now?
I mean, they could if you want to. There's
Sure.
mushroom meat, there's vat-grown meat, there's real meat.
You're
Maybe they're
missing
using
one.
popcorn shrimp.
So there's one really big source of meat here. It's fish.
I mean,
I thought you were going to say people.
one
Oh,
of the
and people.
things about Augea is that its genetic tree is close enough to Earth's that people can eat its food. That's why this planet was so valuable, and we were all excited about it when we rolled it up. And so yeah.
Shut up, Chanticleer.
And so there are those big bear camels, which are edible.
Cool. We made the worst creatures to go on both of these worlds.
Yes,
So-
it's got meat.
Narcissa digs in and moves a little bit of work off to the side of the desk.
Can I take a look and see if I can spot any interesting papiers?
Sure, make a perception check. Test.
Papiers.
Papier mâchés.
Yeah, perception seeing. I'm playing the wrong game because it's normally not a Hellbreakers week, and I was like, and thing from Stormlight Archive. Never mind.
17.
17. Yeah, absolutely. What is your stunt die? Drama die. Stunt die? Drama die? Stunt die.
It's a 6. Yeah.
It's a 6. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That does mean the turn goes to 10.
A friggin' course.
I knew that eye roll. I was like, oh, it's the church.
I looked over and I was like, oh, it doesn't have a number. It's a for flips.
Malaloki says, don't be mean to Chanticleer. He's a music legend.
Not here, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Here he's...
Everyone in all of my games have all seen the Don Bluth classic, Rock-a-Doodle.
Wow, that's really impressive at this current time.
It's a historical artifact. What a day. Anyways, I was telling Violet, I was telling our 11-year-old about this. I was telling her about Rock-a-Doodle last week, And I was like, yeah, it was this amazing story about this singer who goes to the big city and it's harder than he expects and things go bad back at home. And there was this incredibly traumatizing scene with a bunch of owls.
It's a great movie about triumph. And also there's that scene.
What about the flood? The kid, like, dying?
Yeah, that's true. But the owls were really
It starts
scary.
off horrifying.
And then, of course, The Secret of Nim.
Malaloki says that his two also love the movie. Fantastic. Good stuff. Where was I going with this? You got that. The churn goes up to 10. I will give you the details because your 17 absolutely gets you a thing. But first... So on a 4, 5, or 6, nothing happens. And I rolled a 2. So you get a minor effect. Let's
The churn.
Flippin' churn. Interesting.
This is 10, 20,
It's called
30.
the flip and burn.
Why did it have to be me that upped the churn too?
Because
You love it.
yeah.
I don't, though.
So what you notice is, and we're going to come back to the churn right now. We're going to lay out this detail because what I rolled is that the detail that you get is slightly more advanced. You can see a drafted proposal on her desk from the Atwood Collective. Big letterhead, tons of like official looking wording and so on. And the proposal says unification, as in governmental unification of Augean colonies.
Damn. Trevor moving fast.
And
My problem is, he's way too stupid to do that.
because the churn has gone up, oh, and I get to change its color, which now it's yellow. Because the churn got to 10, you can see that several of the counselors for Zealous Colony have approved this and signed on. Some are holding out. But you can see that New Trenchtown has agreed.
Oh, damn.
The other population centers being the Atwood Collective and the Arcadia Athens settlers who just came down.
Is there, like, do I spot, like, where they would also have signed on or, like, would possibly sign on in the future?
Yeah, and there are no signatures there yet.
Okay. Okay.
And we're in which town?
Zealous
Zealous
Colony.
And did everyone sign on here?
No, some of the counselors have, and some have not yet.
Can I ask the sheriff what her thoughts are on this unification?
Are you looking at the papers on her desk? Because that was a thing that Miles was specifically looking at.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. I love food.
With this, like, I mean, obviously this was discovered because Miles saw it on her desk, but like, it's a small town. People are probably talking. I would assume this is not like secret.
Yeah.
No, we probably just haven't heard yet.
But I think like Miles could ask without her thinking that her desk paperwork got read, because obviously people would know.
Yeah, if Miles sort of like thinks along those lines, that could be true.
You guys
You don't think like that. Look,
Yeah.
No.
All Miles is thinking is, we gotta go stop Trevor. We gotta go shut down that stupid idiot who's getting puppeteered by someone.
Do you think that we need to like use 4 Martian warships to do that?
Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts? Did you say you have Pop-Tarts? Katie, have you seen... Have we talked about Cabin in the Woods? Have you watched Cabin in the Woods? You don't like... No, you like Scary. Is it...
I do not like Scary.
I was like,
I've seen that movie. Yeah, but Supernatural's not really scary. There's like
It's true.
3 scary episodes, and the rest is like not scary.
You're not wrong.
Tense, not scary.
Ooh. Oh, no, it's upstairs. I'll show it after the break.
So no.
I got my 15th season coin.
Ooh. Can we like obviously the point of us coming here is because we want to do jobs to make money. Could we potentially hire ourselves out to Narcissa, like as like extra deputies to make money that way?
I'd probably be not like enough money for you.
Darn.
Like a single job would be like a year of deputy work.
That's really lame. Why are people deputies?
Public
They don't have
service. Yeah. Narcissa wanted
Underpaid
to
and
put down,
overworked.
Narcissa wanted to put down roots, is her thing.
How's that going, Narcissa? Anybody special you're laying roots with right now?
She says, "Oh,
Jesus.
everything's going well with the family." And you would recall from your trip out that a couple of the crew on her ship are in a communal marriage. So very Belter
Nice.
style. Just a number of spouses that were all together, and now they're here.
Are they
And
having
now they're the
babies?
police.
She says, "Nope, none of that quite yet."
Yeah, that's definitely not worrisome that one whole family might run all of the policing in a town.
I
Not
mean,
worrisome at all.
but they're your friends, so like it's fine, right?
What do
agree.
we care? Somebody
I
else's
agree.
problem.
We'll maintain our friendship with buffet snacks, and they will side on our favor in all disputes of the law. I like it. And there's
Ooh,
nothing
I-
wrong with it.
I pull out a bottle of Moonlit Shine and I slide it over to her, on the house.
She says, "Haha, nice, excellent." She opens a drawer and pops it down there.
So Narcissa, there's nothing we need. We just want to know the scuttlebutt. Unless Jerry, did you have something?
I don't know. I don't know if we want, like, I was like, we could ask if there's like a lead on other builder stuff besides the butterflies.
Just about the butterflies in general. What's the situation with it happening? Like, is that all that happened? Do we know why?
Who started that?
Yeah, that's so crazy. What a crazy, wacky happenstance.
She
Could have
says,
been us. We weren't here.
"Yeah, where have you been for the last month?
Space.
Space.
Do any fun jobs that you can talk about?"
The three of us go dead silent, staring.
I mean, James got really sick and he's got like this terrible man cold. So the last couple weeks have really just been like him being a baby and the rest of us taking care of him. It's been really boring.
Yeah, that sounds like James. She says, "Oh, well, Scuttlebutt is really... OMAC is really pushing their weight around with this whole butterfly geddon thing. I didn't coin that. It's just what they're calling it in town."
I love that. Gonna put it on a shirt.
You'll
Talk a
probably
fly.
get some sales in town. Yeah. Well, you might have seen some of the news feeds and commentary going out, but really, they just out of nowhere, middle of the day, started coming down out of the moon, and started building that structure out there. It seemed as if they were like digging deep into the ground. We've tracked, we've surveyed some root-like structures that grew out from underneath, and we get the sense that it probably would have gotten a lot bigger if not for a couple of local kids. They found a radio signal that like interrupted the connection for a little bit. Elsewhere on the planet, a couple of other structures got down and got a lot bigger than ours. That's where you're going to find most of the activity. OMAC has put all of their other patrol ships on reclamation duty. And so they're there just cutting into it, surveying it, mapping it, trying to figure out what it is. OMAC's got scientists at some of the locations, and from what I hear, it happened on every planet, even the ones that aren't habitable.
That's something new.
Are those getting checked out too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, OMAC's got science teams at all of them, and all of our old, colleagues are cutting and digging and mapping and bring it all back to OMAC on the Lenape. They've got those really good labs on the ship, so.
Diggy diggy hole, baby.
They
I am a dwarf and a dig.
diggy hole.
Well, neat and scary. I'm
Yeah.
glad it didn't go worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We only lost one person. Well, one person initially. Sorry. Merrick is now recalling that then there were people driving in trucks. So we'll walk that back, and she'll say, our casualties weren't that high. It's okay. We were lucky. And a lot of the other places, they didn't land directly near settlements. New Trenchtown didn't get touched at all, so that's good. Yeah. But while OMAC is focused on this, other people are making moves. Well, James's cousin. You brought him in on your last trip back from the outer system. He's quite the politician. He's wooing all of the various leaders in the settlements. He's talked to a bunch of individual ranchers. He's winning a lot of support, suggesting that settlers on Augea need to have a common voice to speak against OMAC.
And they've met him?
Yeah.
And they've talked with him and face to face.
Like he's wooing them on his own.
Not like with the people he hired.
Yeah. When he can't talk somebody into something, he usually buys them into it.
Oh, God damn it.
Was he playing dumb?
Do you want to
Yeah,
make?
he's a fucking super evil genius.
Do you want to make a perception, intuition?
I mean, I will. I'm not very perceptive.
All I heard was he's buying people, and I'm like, ooh, we need money.
He could be bought.
We could be bought.
Yeah, so I rolled a 10, but I do have 6 stun points.
Ooh, okay. That's quite the roll, Katie. I mean...
Ignore those ones.
Yeah, so unfortunately that is a failure, so the stun points will not help.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Hey, roll 26
It's like a
die rolls in
magical
this.
roll.
On dark mode.
They still show...
Oh, no, yeah, you don't see the... Yeah,
Yeah,
never mind.
I don't see the numbers.
Never mind,
I
they
just
didn't
see
fix
stun
anything.
points.
I lied.
Yeah. I'll switch off dark mode just out of curiosity.
I'm just going to say I think Trevor Atwood's been playing us this whole time, even though I can't perceive anything.
If that's
Katie
the con
thinks...
that Merrick's been running this whole time, I'm going to be infuriatedly pissed.
He keeps making faces.
He makes a lot of faces. He does that.
It is a lot of faces.
And they're trick faces sometimes.
He's a facey boy.
I'm a facey boy.
I think we should go visit Trevor.
I think so.
Malaloki says you can be dumb and still woo plenty of people to your cause, and that's
frighteningly accurate to our current state of world economics.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll just go away for the night. Yeah. On that note.
Good game, everyone.
All right. So what are you... Is there anything else you want to talk up to Sheriff Medell about?
Um.
Oh, how's the baseball season going?
Okay.
Oh,
We're talking sports. Small
she
talk.
says we took a little bit of a break, but you know, everybody really needed something to get their minds off of the giant silver column outside of town. So yeah, it picked up again. Had a couple of teams through. Actually, the Atwood Collective has been very generous and donated quite a lot of money to make sure that the leagues are going. It's another tactic. He's really just trying to buy a lot of goodwill. Yeah.
But how's our team doing?
Oh, yeah. Your team's great. Your team is going very well. Actually, you know that what's that kid's name? You know, the sort of bookwormy one. He caught a ball. Yeah.
Damn right he did.
Yeah, it was very impressive. If ancient alien butterfly monsters hadn't dropped out of the sky, that might have been the talk of the town for a week.
I don't know. He sounds like a nerd.
He's an expert sportsman.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I say we call that a fun chit chat, and maybe go see if we can chat with these OMAC group representatives around the other columns.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were going to visit Atwood.
You want to go visit Atwood? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I want to visit.
Yeah, I
Atwood.
do. I want to go test his, I don't
Might?
know, whatever, resolve, intellect that we clearly missed. Or, you know, is there like a person standing behind him, puppeting him? I don't know.
Do you want to save that for when Tyler's back next week and do
No,
the?
let's
nope.
do it all right now.
Okay!
Well, I think we'll do our break right away. So why don't we just do a quick, since we're in the town, a quick roll, a business roll for your Poseidon's Pollock Popcorn Shrimp and Perch business.
Pollock.
I said Pollock.
Did you?
I did. I just think I put it in the wrong order.
KT, you're the better business person.
Well, you actually for this one hired a manager, so they do the rolling for you.
Are they good?
We hire again.
You sniped someone off of the Arcadia Athens. You interviewed
horse.
them. Yeah, that horse. You interviewed them over the network and hired her away from her her contract with Arcadia Athens.
And she's doing a great job.
Let's see. Well, I should ask, what dice do you want me to roll? OPA, Mars, or Earth?
Delta Lauda?
We also have the option
Delta Lauda.
of our friends of Abraxas Precipice. OPA it is. Oh, great roll.
Oh, never mind. Awesome choice.
Yeah. 551, and so we got a... That's a total of 11. She's got a +2 bonus, so you do get a challenging. You get a 13 with 5 stunt points.
Whoa.
Woo!
Yeah. So,
Millions of dollars.
as you come in and like check in on the business and go over some numbers, like you can see she is handling it very well. She's done enough that she's got a proposal to get like another tank and expand a little bit in here. She's got interested sort of rancher communes that would like to get regular shipments going, if that's something that you want to open up a market in.
We give her like a bonus. She's killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to mark off a temporary income, that would be a very nice bonus. If you'd like to mark off a permanent income, that would be like a raise for her.
I'm used to being poor. I'll give her a raise.
Awesome.
Can we like hire if we expand? Are we hiring another person, or is this like something she can handle?
Oh, it's something she can handle. It's still a smallish business right now.
Perfect.
Yep. Okay.
We also take her for a nice casino buffet lunch because we're so proud of her.
Oh, very
Double
nice.
lunch.
We need to get a restaurant in this town. We spend so many times just going to the casino.
That's how they get you.
Sushi joint.
Oh, there you go.
Sushi joint. All right. Well, that's a good place to do a break. So what we'll do is we'll open the giveaway. And you can enter the giveaway just by saying the word calm in chat. C-A-L-M. Calm.
Oh god, that's so suspicious.
That's even when you say nice
Very-
words, it's bad.
Very uncalm.
And if he says bad words, they're bad too. It's all bad.
I feel dysregulated.
So this giveaway is for PDFs of all of the Trades of the Expanse releases by Green Ronin Publishing. So it has Bounty Hunter, Planetary Surveyor, Scout, and Journalist. You can write the word calm in chat. That donkey.
Calm down,
Not
donkey.
calm. All right, so we're out for 5 minutes. And now Jen has dealt psychic damage to Patrick.
In the
Oh, he
reverse.
loves it.
And as promised, I got this. This is my final Supernatural Season Challenge coin. So that is the Season 15 Supernatural coin. And on the back,
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
to everyone that we lost along the way.
Oof.
Yep.
There should
That's
be a lot more
tugging at my
names on that.
heartstrings.
Right. What was that, Jen?
There should be a lot more names on that.
Yeah.
Like, nearly everyone dies in that show.
Well, no.
Just a
That's,
scroll.
this is just the this is them carving their initials into the Mena Letters table, but like 15 seasons worth of coins.
You should put them in like a frame or something.
They actually have like a shadow box thing that you can buy on their website. Malaloki says his wife would be jealous.
Well, let her be jealous.
Supernatural.
Now you know where to get her.
Yeah, exactly. It's on Stans International. It's a website that does like a whole bunch of fandom and nerdy purchases. They do Supernatural and they do a bunch of other shows and so on. But the thing that I like about it is that a portion of all their purchases goes to a charity. And I think they change up the charity like every month. But like the first time I ordered one of these coins, it was benefiting I think it was an LGBTQ organization, and I can't remember which, but yeah, your camera's blurry. Hey, you're in focus now.
Probably the muffin.
But yeah, so Stans, STANDS, they're pretty cool. We have no affiliation, and you cannot get a benefit or percentage off, unfortunately. Yet.
You also can't get that muffin.
You cannot get that
I
muffin.
made
that you
it.
made. There's a banana sourdough muffin.
Anyway, space.
All right. So, you have spoken with Sheriff Medell, checked in on your businesses. What do you want to do now?
Well, if we're saving the
I think-
Atwood,
I was gonna say the same thing.
go to
Let's
OMAC?
say it in 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Oh. Okay, do it again.
3, 2, 1.
Nuke the
OMAC!
planet from space.
It's the only way to be sure, Patrick.
It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
You gotta glass the planet.
Oh, I finally watched the trailer for the new Alien movie.
What seems like the best alien movie they've made in a
Yeah.
very long time.
Looks incredible.
I don't know if I want to see it. It looks so scary.
They have. Did you see the video of the real, like the?
Yeah. Of like the remote
remote control face hugger? Hey, would you like some nightmares? Here you go.
Sorry, Katie. More horror. It's an anti-horror horse.
No, he said
Yeah, the
horror,
horse is like,
not
"Stop it."
horse.
All right. So, it's pretty easy to find this information. There are like calls for laborers as well to go out to these other locations. There are 2 more here on Augea, and so like if you picture the planet Augea, and it's got these 4 moons around it, and so the one moon that dumped all of the butterflies was like roughly above Zealous Colony, like at that moment, and so it's kind of dropped down equidistant in like 3 points. One that landed right outside the town, and then 2 more that are roughly the same distance, in different directions, making a triangle.
That's so alarming. Is that the only 3 that we know of that landed on Augea?
Yes. So, so imagine that Zealous Colony is 1 point of a triangle, and then, there's 2 other spots.
Do we know if 3 landed on every planet or just Augea? Or is it different? Or do we not know?
You could do that research, but right now, the only reason you know that there are 3 points and that they are in that sort of difference is that you're on the Augea network, and there are OMAC, like, scientists that are calling for laborers to come and help disassemble these.
Do we want to check out one of these pillars, or do we want to head up to the Lenape and like check in with like the high brass?
I don't want to talk to pillar people. I'm scared what the high brass are going to say or make us do. I want to get like.
Also,
I want to get like.
I'm just worried about us going to the Lenape if they have sciencey people with sciencey stuff that connect, like find builder tech. That might be a really bad idea.
That can science you.
Well, I mean, like,
Jerry probably said it smarter.
you couldn't tell that stupid wizard boy was a wizard until he wizarded.
I mean, we aren't science people.
What a well-spoken argument. I don't know jack
None
about
of you are
science.
scientists.
Okay. Well, like, I just mean like the pillar. If we talk to the pillar people, they might only know what's happening on Augea. But if we head up to the Lenape, they might know what's happening across the area. You know, the verse.
We could do both. We get the boots on the ground and then the heads.
That's true. Let's hit up the pillar people now, because then we can return when James is feeling better to head over to his cousin's corporation, and then boot it into space.
Do you think they like being called pillar people?
Who cares?
Find out.
It's not going to stop us.
It kind of seems like you're limiting them with that title.
They're people that live near a pillar.
All right.
Well, I'm talking to scientists specifically.
They probably live there now.
The OMAC nerds.
Yeah.
OMAC nerds.
Bet you they'll like that.
sounds Perfect. Yeah.
Sound like oh my
I'm
god.
finding the perfect sound. The
I
perfect
bet the
sound.
OMAC nerds will find me attractive now that I have an attractive one.
Ah.
Plus, I'm smart.
Jerry shows up in like a loose fitting zipped down set of coveralls, and the nerds go fucking wild.
That's what I was gonna say. In her mechanics thing, there's just like artfully placed like grease, like cute grease, and then they're like, "Ugh."
She's wearing coveralls with just like a bra
things.
underneath.
Or like tied around the waist with like a tank.
Holding a wrench for no reason.
No reason. We like doll her up before we go to look like this. And she's like, "Why the wrench? Because you need it."
But I barely use a wrench.
You know how much computer systems I hack into? I don't touch wrenches very often.
Like, you should just send me with like a sexy keyboard.
Nope. Nobody thinks keyboards are sexy, Jerry. Pick up the wrench and let's get going.
As you head back to the ship,
We're killed instantly.
Rix's terminal pings, and Jen should check her WhatsApp.
Oh no.
Beep boop, beep boop.
It's the Kim Possible
Yeah.
alert.
What's the sitch?
Call me, beat me if you want to reach.
Oh,
What
of
happened?
course. Can I afford it yet?
I mean, there's definitely options. You could attempt to. That would be a roll. You also know that the Outer Worlds Commission is offering basically mortgages.
Hey, guys.
What
I
is
just got the best message. My family's ready to come out. They're asking if they can come out. I got this job so that I could afford to bring them somewhere other than shitty Earth.
And you think here is where you want to bring?
Yeah. We can't get in the lottery to do anything.
Points over at the giant silver pyramid or pillar full of butterflies.
I bet we could get some nice land by the butterfly pillar. It's probably cheap.
I bet it's owned by OMAC right now.
So is everything, Miles.
Do you think maybe James would lend me a few buckaroos to help bring them out so that they're not in debt?
Absolutely.
We'll talk to Trevor.
No, I don't want
we
them
don't
to
have
get
to
to
talk-
Trevor.
No.
If you think that I don't have James's banking information.
Yeah. Jerry's like, yeah, we'll talk to James. It's now in
How much
your
do you need?
bank account?
I'll just do it right now. We'll ask him later.
Perfect. Yeah, Merrick, how much income do we need to bring my fam jam out?
It would be an income test.
I mean, James said we could roll for him. He didn't specify how.
James likes throwing his money around, let's be honest.
It's true. Okay.
I mean,
so...
if Tyler's not watching the stream right now, we're going to take his silence as a yes.
It's his own fault.
I'm pretty sure the last time he was sick was when we were on that like bougie ship, incognito, and we spent all his money to get the fancy room and
I
stuff.
remember that. Literally every time he leaves, it's, hey, rich boy, buy us stuff.
Teaches him to be sick.
Of course I will.
He's in his Eeyore voice being like, oh, well.
Oh, well.
Like, I get that he's sick and probably has lost his voice. Calling it his Eeyore voice is the most humiliating voice you could attribute to him.
He called it that. He was like, I sound like Eeyore because our son's been watching a lot of Winnie the Pooh. Specifically the Tigger movie. Like 3+ times in a row.
Wow. I did that with Dread.
So I would say
A little bit
is,
different movies, but
if you want to book them passage on a colony ship heading to Medina, and then get them into the system, it's going to be about an income 13. If you want to get them here, like that would take about 2 years. If you want to get them here faster, like in about half that time, it is an income 21 test.
Holy hell.
What if we got them to Medina and then we went and picked them up?
Yeah. It would
Would
still
that be cheaper?
I would say it's still the 13. Like the difference in there is not that high.
In terms
is
of
it
time?
faster?
I'd be faster, yeah. Getting to
We could do that.
Medina is a lot faster than finding a ship that's going to take you into Cerberus System.
How long does it take us to get to Medina and back? Like 6 months?
Yeah, I think that's about right. I'd have to pull up the spreadsheet again.
And does it take them 6 months to Medina? I love that you're actually looking this up. You could make it up.
He has a table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he has
There's a chart for that.
calculating distance. He's very into it.
It comes with the GM kit. That's Soul System right there.
Hold on, excuse me while I check my chart.
Yeah, average travel time between Earth and Pluto, which is about where the gate is. And that is at 12G, 7G, 1G, so probably at 0.3 for a colony ship.
Katie's the only person who can actually play guitar here.
777.9.
A ukulele, man. It's not the same thing.
Everyone
Yeah,
calls
but-
ukulele the tiny guitar. Everyone does. No one does.
So going at .3G from Earth out is actually only 30 days of travel. But
From where to where? Sorry?
from Earth to the gate.
Oh, shit.
It's only 30 days of travel, but you have to, get onto a ship and get all of that going. So, roughly double it. So about 2 months of travel time. Like I said, 2 years because there's, getting them onto a colony ship and all of those things. There's a lot of red tape and so on. But if you're, just booking them passage, the time is a lot less.
And then it's from Medina 6 months in our system.
I'm going to double check that.
I'm like, I don't want to leave to get them right now. Like, I'm not prepared to sacrifice that kind of time. But maybe we could talk to James, and then maybe James can talk to his cousin. His
I'm just saying,
bringing a lot of workers.
If they've got a ship coming out already.
Yeah. They probably do.
Yeah.
Gate. So 60 point.
Can't establish a dictatorship without a whole bunch of people.
It sounded like he was trying to give the people a voice, which is what I believe is happening.
So
Hey, Jen, look. I have your nemesis.
Oh.
You don't like Maltesers?
They actually make me vomit.
What is up
I learned
with
something
these,
new tonight.
What is up with these travel times? Maybe I'm reading this
Merrick-
wrong somehow.
They also give her
Merrick
headaches.
literally
too.
can't eat them around me.
Don't they give you crazy headaches too?
Yeah, I have trauma.
I have a condition.
From this one
Had-
time we ate expired malt chocolate and never again.
Oh God.
I
As a
guess
child.
your system is just really, really big because the gate is 60. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So an AU is the distance, I think, from our sun to Earth, and the distance from Augea to your system's gate is 60 times that distance from Earth to the sun. So
I mean, it has 3 suns, so
yeah,
it's a bigger system.
that's probably what it was, and we generated all of this in Beyond the Ring, that lovely book by Green Ronin Publishing. But yeah,
It's actually a ton of fun.
going at 1G, it takes you 8 months to fly to this system's gate to get to Medina.
It isn't awful. So, yeah, I think we should talk to James, talk to Trevor, see if he's got a ship coming out. Maybe they'll be out in a year and a half. And by that time, everything will be fine.
Yeah, Malaloki
Or
confirms.
much worse, and they'll hold your family hostage because they'll have incited riots with the Martian warships.
Malaloki confirms Triple Sun system made that system enormous and about 1 billion moonlets. Yeah, we have a lot of moons.
Thank you, Matt Loki, for knowing our shit better than we do. We truly do appreciate that.
And all of the moons.
Malaloki also said that we could page them.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, impossible.
If you want to page me, it's okay. Well, it is 9:20 right now. Are there any quick questions that you wanted to ask the scientists at the OMAC installation? Or do we want to save that for another time?
Jen
do.
does.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask them. There we go. Which installations they're having the most issues with, and what would get us the most money.
Mm-hmm.
And when she asks that, I'm standing behind her with my wrench, batting my eyelashes.
Yes, can I have her
For, like, a
attack
plus
bonus,
one?
please?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and make a persuasion.
My friend here
A
would like to
communication.
know.
I'm as far away as possible.
Yeah, so you could make a communication with persuasion or with bargaining a little bit.
What bonus do we get from Jerry?
Just +1.
Okay, I'll take anything. So I'm awful at talky talks. Ooh, but I didn't do bad. 13?
13.
Yeah, I got 3, 4, 5, and then 4.
Yeah, and so you go over to this like excavation that's going on, and outside of the settled area of Zealous Colony, the one that you go to is completely different. Like in Zealous Colony, people are carefully cutting it and like taking it down piece by piece. There's like scaffolding up the side and so on. At this one, they have like sliced it open with stronger like technology, and they are studying the interior. They've also like excavated a large area around one of the large like root like systems, and they are studying all of that. Pieces have been cut out and are being like very carefully scientifically packed, as opposed to at Zealous Colony, where they're just cutting off hunks and tossing them in a bed of a pickup truck, basically. And the scientist that you speak with, which is a Dr. Raymond, a portly earther man, who takes a little bit of time to like meet with you and talk through a couple of the things, says that if you are looking and like going red in the face anytime he looks at Jerry, he says, yes, we certainly could use a bit more labor on some of the other planets. We have some excellent resources here on Augea and on Pangea, but on Cerberus 3A and 3C, we haven't been able to muster as large of a team, mostly because those two planets don't have much in the way of atmosphere, and so the work is a lot less, it's progressing a lot slower than here. If you'd like any additional information, I'm sure that you can request the various, how would you put it, pay brackets through your contacts with the OMAC group. Yes.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
are there 3 towers on every planet?
Yes, as we have so far, it seems that we have had exactly 3 pillars, equidistant, and the same distance apart on each of the 4 third ring planets. We have not yet fully scouted Cerberus 1. I'm looking for Cerberus 2. Let me pull up the actual Cerberus system, because what was in 2? Yeah, 2 was the asteroid belt. No, there is a rocky planet at 2.16. I just can't find it. Cerberus 1. There it is. We have scouted Cerberus 1 and 2, and it does look as if they were also affected, but we have much less in the way of actual work going on there. As for that one, Cerberus 4, it well, we're not certain because of the conditions on that planet. It is it's very dangerous, horrible pressures, and if they are there, we can't access them.
At any of these sites, has anyone found a blonde, twinkish boy who's lost his memory and says, "Where's Green?" and says, "Hey!" Are these Triforces?
All of our pottery is intact.
No homes have been broken into. Chickens are fine.
Yeah, he says, our current working theory is that this was a first sort of deposit, and that as the moons rotated around the planet, they would have continued dropping these three in a set situation. But Dr. Pilati doesn't think that. Pilati's a hack, though.
Who's Dr. Pilati?
Pilates is a hack.
Pilates.
Have you ever done Pilates?
No.
I have.
It's a hack?
They're hard. Yeah. Are there any other questions before we end for the evening?
No, I want to know where Dr. Pilates is. Pilates the Hotties. Where is he?
Dr. Pilati is, Dr. Raymond will say, oh, Pilati rotated back to the Lenape. He's doing some lab work.
Thank you.
Okay, I exchanged my terminal contact information with Dr. Raymond in case he finds anything more interesting.
Nosebleed.
I'm definitely gonna, when we go to the Lenape, gonna find Dr. Pilati too, especially if he is a hottie.
Dr. Pilati is I don't know, there's a chance that you could have run across him in your travel out on the Lenape, but we'll say not for now. And we'll leave it there for the evening, since it is 9:30.
And you're dead.
And you're all dead. Well, thank you everybody for the game.
Thank you.
Questions upon questions.
As promised, just a nice, calm session. Yes, and as always, this will be up on YouTube on Wednesday. I will put together one of those Google form things so that people watching after the fact can enter the giveaway should you choose. Once again, that giveaway includes PDF versions of Trades of the Expanse, Bounty Hunter, Planetary Surveyor, Scout, and Journalist. Planetary Surveyor might be really helpful right now with these strange, things going on.
Yeah, except we can't take another specialization.
Quickly running through the various news things at the end of the show. If you are a Roll20 Pro subscriber, you now have access to their Discord integration beta test. So you should check that out, see if it's something that you like. I don't know if you use Discord, but if you do, it's one fewer thing you gotta run. If you like board games, you should check out GameTheory.ca. Jen and I are writing reviews for them, and they're super fun, super cool. You can buy board games and puzzles there. BookwormGames.com is one of our new partners. They sell dice and game props and tables and candy and tea, and you can get 15% off their shop if you use our code SkyHammerPress. Green Ronin Publishing has a new magazine called Engine, handling everything adventure game engine. First issue is out right now. More issues to come. Not sure what the schedule is on that. Star Trek Adventures 2nd edition Quick Start one-shot on our YouTube channel. If you want to check out the new edition of Star Trek Adventures, you can see us play through the Quick Start Adventures Celestial algorithm, and you can go download the Quick Start for yourself. It is super fun. It was a very cool adventure, and there's a lot of it in it that we did not play because there are a whole bunch of pre-gen characters, and there's a mini scene that highlights or sort of spotlights each of those pre-gen characters. It's very well designed, very cool. And yeah, keep an eye on our socials and this channel for more information about an upcoming Achtung Cthulhu stream with Modifius Entertainment. See you next Monday, May 13th, for a Expanse game, a Hellbreakers game, and Jen's birthday.
Hooray!
Thanks everybody for watching, and as always,
We'll see you in hell.